Tom said, you know, get everything out of your system. What am I doing? Oh, whoa! Welcome back to my YouTube channel with episode 4 on my road to figure. Now, in today's episode, I'm going to be doing the usual. I'm going to talk you through my prep. My prep? I'm not on prep yet. I'm going to talk you through my check-in, the changes we've made, and also I am going to show you my daily supplements, my current daily stack, if you want to call it. I'm going to do that through this video. I'm also going to show you my training today because it is slightly different with the changes that Tom has made. Guys, I am 1 week out to start prep. 1 week. 1 week left until I start prep. My first ever prep for my first ever competition. How mad's that? 2 years, just under 2 years in the making. 2 years, been waiting for this day. So yeah, I'm excited. I am really excited. But I don't know if you saw my Instagram post, which I will just pop here. I am nervous. I'm scared, I'm nervous, I'm a little bit worried. I feel like those are like normal emotions to have when you've never done a prep before, so you're going into something that you don't expect. Especially because, yeah, okay, I've been on aggressive mini cuts and I've done a few of those, but I just don't think it's the same. I know it's not the same, like it's a prep and then there's a mini cut. It's very different, but I'm going there. I've got a great support team around me. I've got a great coach. I'm like starting to get into the right mindset. I want it. So the only thing that's stopping me now is myself. And I'm not gonna let myself stop me. So I'm coming in with a fucking bang. So anyone who's competing against me, best watch your back, because me and Tom are gonna come to the show looking my best. But I'm gonna now show you the changes that we have made for this week, the final week of my off season. Can you see me? I'm gonna take it that you can. It is plugged in. I hate when things just take fucking ages to come up. No, I don't want to open Safari. Close the fucking shit. Gonna talk a little bit about my check-in. So this week I weighed, I don't know if you can see it, but we're gonna just go with it anyway. This week, checked in with Tom on Sunday, which was yesterday. I weighed in again at 89.5 kilo. Now I've weighed the same for like consistently exactly the same for like the last 3 weeks. And that's with a food increase as well. However, Tom did say, if you fancy something, have it. Now's the time to kind of get everything out of your system. Have no regrets for when you start prep. And that's kind of what I've been doing. I also went home for 2 days last week. I think it was Thursday to Friday evening. And yeah, being at home, let's just say they're not the healthiest of eaters. And I just kind of indulged a little bit, but it is what it is. Had a few takeaways, had meals with my family. So I'm pretty pleased that my weight stayed that way. Also, Tom also said that my physique hasn't really changed at all. Fuck's sake, now I have to pop. What's happened? What's that thing where it's like 2 hours later? That's from SpongeBob, isn't it? Tom said that even with the food that I had been eating, which I have been eating, like my meals as well, like my planned meals, but I've also been, for fuck's sake, but I have also been eating on top of and replaced for like
cheap for if I was going to have like food out, I then replaced 2 meals. I just went through basically my mental focus towards training, which everything was 9 out of 10 this week. My mental focus towards training has been good. My sleep quality has been really, really good. I've been trying that Support Max Neuro PM, which I'm going to give a review on today. I'm also going to talk you through basically my supplements in the evening as well, so you'll see that later on. My physical energy's been good. My strength and energy in the gym has been good. Obviously now I'm finishing off my second rotation, or finished off my second rotation. So it's been good to see me beating numbers, and also coming to terms with like the first week's always very difficult to kind of gauge what number you're at, and I kind of underestimated a lot. So I kept doing like 20 reps. So this week it's now finally leveled out a bit. I think the third week will be a lot better. But we're finally getting there, finally getting to some good numbers. So I checked in with these photos. If you can't see them on here, I'm going to pop them on the screen, but if you can, I'm just going to leave it. So here is the front pose, which, to be honest, I'm quite happy with. I like my front lats. Like, my lats from the front look good, but my back shot looks shit. Like, it sucks. But yeah, definitely feeling porky, but feel like I've kept it in, railed it in. Back shots. Side. This is my favourite side, as you can probably tell. Like I can just pose better this side. I am trying to like be good at both sides, but it's just very difficult. And then obviously my other side shot. I hate this posing. I hate this pose when I'm fat. It just doesn't look nice at all. Then this is my favourite shot, especially when I'm lean. I can't wait. And then we've got some more shots here. So these are my check-in photos. Now I'm going to talk about the changes this week. So we then spoke about basically, I know when we last did our week off training, just to kind of recover, we said about doing a devolume or a deload just before we start prep, and that is what we're doing. But I just think that that just for this week, what we have chosen to do is the best solution for me, not just for me physically to start this prep in a good positive way, but also mentally. So what we are doing, I don't know what you'd call it. It's not a devolume. I don't think it's a deload either. I don't know what it is. It's just that this week, instead of doing my normal rotation, I'm going to be training twice, only twice, an upper and a lower, just to get some blood flowing around in the sessions. And we will be doing 1 set per exercise. I think it's about an 8 to 10 rep range, with 3 to 4 sets reps in reserve. So today I'll be training upper, and Thursday I'll be hitting lower. So that is all I'm doing before prep. Like I said, I personally think it's going to benefit me more mentally than physically at the moment. And I want to go into this prep fresh. I want to go in excited. I want to go in feeling like I'm not going to need another deload or devolume halfway through the prep. So, which I think actually, depending on what goes on, it might even be something we do, but I want to have a good run, you know? I want to start prep on a positive, not a negative. And I'm rambling on. So that's basically what we're changing this week, which is basically just the training. Food hasn't changed, apart from I have more rest day food, which I'm thankful for, although my rest day food is still fucking high. But that's fine, it's absolutely fine. So yeah, so that's pretty much all the changes this week. Tom's pretty happy with everything, and now we're just really, really excited to get started on this prep and bring the evolution condition like he is known for. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my AM supplements, and then I will take you through the training and then also my other supplements today.
First of all, we have Digest Max in the flavour vanilla. Now, this is a godsend. This just helps move things along and like around in your stomach. It basically says what it does. It helps with your digestion. I don't really know the technical terms, but I got mine from Insight Sups, and I asked Danny basically what could help with my bowel movement, because I found that I was struggling quite a lot, and this was the one that he recommended the most, and so did Lewis, Ella's boyfriend. So I thought I'd get it, and it works a treat. It does really help move things along, helps you go more frequently to the toilet, and it just helps you digest better basically. It does say that you should try half a scoop and then 1 scoop gradually, but I only need about half a scoop every day, because 1 scoop's too much for me, and then well, I'm sure you can imagine what happens to me after 1 scoop. Then we have Support Max Joints, which I have 4 of. You can also get this in a powder, because I already have Digest Max in a powder. I didn't really want to have like 2 liquid form supplements, you know, in the morning. Vitamin C, 1 of those. We've got some cod oil, and then we've got daily multivitamin. So these are my morning supplements. This is what I'm currently on at the moment. I take nothing else other than this. That may change throughout the prep. But this is what I take from the morning subs. And that's about it, to be honest. And then obviously I will talk you through my intra and then my bedtime subs as well. So currently I'm in bed. Because I've just eaten my pre-workout meal and I'm in a carb coma and I want to sleep. But for YouTube and for content purposes, I'm going to get out of bed and show you what I have in my intra. Even though I want to sleep and not film, but for you guys, I'll do anything, you know? I'll do fucking anything. Tom, can I start prep now? If you don't have a funnel, Erin Thompson, I freaking love you for showing me this. You just pop a lid of a protein shaker, put it on the top, and it's a funnel. Cyclic dextrin. I have a lot of it, so 2.5 kilo bag is necessary. I have 100 grams of cyclic dextrin at the moment. It's changed a little bit just because we've changed my pre and post workout just due to the volume. It wasn't doing me any justice. So I have 100 grams of this. I then have 10 grams of Evolve Nutrition EAAs, watermelon. I have got a delivery coming on Wednesday with the Coca-Cola flavour, so I'm really excited to try that. I wasn't entirely too keen with the watermelon flavour, just because I have it in a 2 litre bottle, so it gets very diluted, and you can obviously tell with watermelon it's not the best if I have 2 litres, but it's still a good EAA if you have it in like a 1 litre bottle. Then I also have creatine. I have creatine, I have 5 to 6 grams of that. Some low salt. My intra. If you want to get any, so I'm just going to put a little plug here. If you want to get any of the Evolve Nutrition supplements, you can use Sinai 15 to get 15% off. So if you want to make gains, the only way to do that is to get Evolve Nutrition products. You know, sorry, but it's true. So I'm just on here voicing over this part of the video because I just want to say that this training footage is going to be slightly boring. There's no new numbers. It's not incredibly hard as I am having to do 3 to 4 reps in reserve as mentioned at the start of this video. But I know this is part of the process and I want to document literally pretty much everything here for you. So here is my boring upper session with 3 to 4 reps in reserve and some posing after. So I hope you enjoy. 1:05 in the morning. I've just had work, just finished work. So to help me wind down to sleep, I take this every night at the moment. I've only had it for about a week. So I take the Support Max Neuro PM in the mango flavour. I've had this for about a week. I always find with supplements, the first time I take them, they don't seem to work. They almost seem to do the opposite of what they do. So for example, with the Digest Max, it it stops my bowel movement for like a day or two, and then it starts to like work. And I found the same with this, that it gave me shit sleep for a night or two, and then ever since I've constantly used it, it's really worked. I've felt like I've actually slept when I wake up, and it sends me off and winds me down very well. So this is what I have in the evening. I also have Primrose evening capsules, but I don't have any of them at the moment.